Hey guys, welcome to another video series. This video series will be on Redux. This is the last piece of the puzzle. If you're thinking of using React.js as your front-end framework in web development, you oftentimes pair it with Redux. There's a lot of value to be added by pairing it with Redux, and it's a pattern seen quite frequently in the industry. So you might as well get familiar with it, and let's dive right in. For this particular series, my aim is to start with a React.js application, pure front-end of course, without any Redux in it, and to slowly integrate Redux into the application. For this particular video, in the video series, there will be no Redux. Instead, we will reach a riddle in our React.js application that will show the case for using Redux. The riddle will be solved using Redux in the subsequent videos. So let's dive right in. Open your terminal. I am working on a Mac as usual. If you have a Windows computer, the commands run pretty much the same, so have node and npm installed and you should be good to go. First command we're going to run: npx create react app redux assets -- template space redux. We use this particular project for the express purpose of giving ourselves a few resources, right? And I'm going to open a new terminal because that will let me run let me run commands simultaneously, right? So cd programming workspace, cd react.js tutorials, clear ls, beautiful, and we create a new app simultaneously. Create react app react-redux. So this particular application will have no Redux boilerplate, and we will be adding Redux boilerplate as we see fit. Now that the Redux boilerplate project has been created, cd into that folder. So cd redux assets, oh my, so sorry, clear cd src, and then do an open. This should open. Come on, why is my mouse moving? Perfect. This should open your file explorer, your finder. Go into app. Go into features. Counter counter.module.css. Copy it. This is the only thing we really need from here. Then go into your React project. So cd react redux. Okay. Open dot. Perfect. No, actually, screw this. Let's do this in VS Code. Code space period open. Okay. When we have VS Code opened, create new folder. We'll call this features, and I want another folder inside it. I am going to call this counter, and reveal in finder, open it, paste counter.modules.css. This is the only asset we need from the Redux project, so you can go ahead and delete the Redux project. Oh my, I don't like seeing that name. rf redux assets. Ugh. Okay, that should clear up some space on your hard drive. No, not this guy. Not React hooks. Which is the other project? Yep, this is our guy. Perfect. And let's open the terminal. It already opened for some reason. Okay. npm run start. So the idea for this particular video is to I don't like this at the same time. Okay, so the idea in this particular video is to recreate the counter app that is demonstrated in the Redux documentation, and let's see how we can get there. Right, so we are an app and we delete all this nonsense, everything inside your parent div, and create an element called counter. We'll create the the component called counter very soon, so don't worry about that. We import it like so, and don't worry if this shows a lot of errors now, because it is expected to. We still have not created the counter component. Features counter /counter. Okay, and let's actually give the resource that we want to import .js, and export const counter equal to, we'll make this a functional React component, return, this is the counter component. Perfect. Where's my browser? Come on, where's my browser? Oh, right here. Refresh. Yeah, this is the counter component. Nothing impressive so far, but that's fine. Now, what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? We will create a counter. Right, that's right. We'll create a counter. We'll give this a class equal to. But we want to import styles first before we give it a class. You're not expected to know these styles off the back of your hand. I know these styles because I ran a demo of this particular. I ran this demo by myself before showing you guys, so that's why I know it's gonna work. And the styles are all here. Is this how I'm supposed to import it? I think so. What styles do we have here? .row. Okay. And we will open a new div, and we will give it a class name equal to styles dot row, and we will put a button there, and we'll call this plus, and we'll put a span after that, and we'll call this count. And because we're referencing a variable count, let's actually declare the variable. Let count equal to 0. Okay. Let's add another button, and we'll call that minus. Let's see how it renders. Cannot read property row of undefined. Okay. So my import statement's wrong. Import all as styles. I think this should work. Yep, this is working. Perfect. And my button doesn't look the way I want it to. Class name equal to styles dot button. Perfect. And I want a similar looking button in the next one as well. Save. Beautiful. And for this guy, I'm going to use a class name that's meant for this guy, right? And that will be what could be the guy for this? This should be represented by a value, I think. So let's call this styles dot value. Right. This is how it's supposed to be. So perfect. Is it value or is it something else? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. It really doesn't matter. Okay, good. Next, we want another div, and we're going to open an input over here. Input can be self-closing, like so. Class name equal to styles dot text input, right? And we will have two buttons again. This button will be called add value, and the button below that is going to be called add value, and in parentheses async. Perfect. And we want our buttons to look similar. Actually, is this the thing I'm expected to use? I think there's a few more button properties here, right? Yeah, there's an async button. Let's use the async button for this. Okay. And when I click it, it's got that progress thing. Okay, perfect. And okay. And lastly, I want this row to be styled similarly to the one above. So this should be the last one. Oh, doesn't seem to have changed anything. Whatever, I don't care. This is not okay. This is not okay. Text box, yes, that explains why the text input looked so ugly. Text box, perfect. Refresh. Okay, this is how I want my counter app to be, but clearly nothing over here works because the counter isn't changing. I can put some numbers in here, it's not going to work. That's because we still have not connected a model to it, and let's do that. And I want to be quick because I get the feeling this video has been running for pretty long now. How long has it been running for? Oh my, 12 minutes. Okay, no, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to connect it to a model in the next video. Sorry, this video series is going to be slightly longer than I wanted it to be, but you'll bear with me. See you in the next video.